Uh, why is temporality so important in causal inference? I know you talked about, does coffee cause happiness?
Yeah,
What if somebody's already happy and they drank coffee and they're still happy? Or let's take the
exactly.
example of a classic chicken and egg. I think in one of your posts you
Hmm.
have that image depicted. So please talk
Yes.
more about it. Why is
Yeah,
temporality
yeah.
so important?
Yeah, great question. So, I like to call it kind of the chicken or egg bias,
Mhm.
that you don't know. So, for example, if you do a cross-sectional study, so you slice the data and you get there's these participants in your study, but you have no idea the timing of the variable. If I have coffee and then I become happy, that's very different from if I have happiness and then I drink coffee, or if I tell you that I had coffee and I was happy, but you have no idea what happened. Like the causal, for cause and effect, in order to know something's a cause, it has to happen before there's an effect. So that's why temporality is so important, because you really need it in order to do causal inference. There's some arguments that there's ways around it, but I think that's the consensus is that you need to have temporality. And that's not to say that other studies that don't have temporality aren't useful. So, for example, for my PhD, one of the parts is doing a cross-sectional study, which has then informed the second part of looking at causal inference a bit closer, because you can find out kind of like a hypothesis generation of, is this worth looking at more? But temporality you really need in order to do causal inference.